This looks kind of cool out here in front of the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. I don't know how great it is on the lagging or internet connection, or if you can hear me, but actually that light might be a little too bright, Amy.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah, I don't usually.
But how is everybody doing tonight? Huh? No, Amy, not changing direction, dude. It's just too bright. I look washed out.
Oh, there's.
Turn down the brightness, bro.
That's as low as it goes.
That's as low as it goes? That looks way better.
Right.
That doesn't, because now half my face is dark. There we go. Whoa. So much stuff going on behind the camera, guys. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? We are in front of the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. If it is echoing, I don't know what to tell you. We don't really have, like a car just drove by. You know, we're literally, this is outside. This is not a green screen behind us. What is up, Minnesota Hunter? Connor CEC says, bro has a theme park behind him. We could plug this guy in too. Amy's shaking her head no. Why not, Amy?
Because I don't think we should. It's going to be loud. Like, you won't be able to hear you. Should we back up a little bit?
If you want to, yeah. You want to back the camera up a little?
Yeah.
All right, what is up, Gage? How you doing, Allie Kate? The camera's far away. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but we're going to try our best.
Yeah.
All right. What is going on, Ben? Rockafire fan 185. Yo. First and foremost, guys, I have to say this about Rockafire fan 185. If you are not subscribed to his channel, make sure you go check him out. He is a subscriber that I met while I was in New Jersey, and he totally hooked me up with getting me to create the new animatronic that we have created, which you may have seen a short that was posted earlier today. It was Art the Clown, the Terrifier Clown. Minnesota Hunter says, did you make that sign? That looks awesome. Actually, this is a spot called the Dream Fence out of South Texas, and I got this in 2018. So I've had it since then. I did have to add some layers, some layers to it, because I think it stopped about right here, and it wasn't tall enough for my house. And it looks like I actually need to add probably about another foot. It's currently sitting up on cinder blocks. But how is everybody doing? Just clowning around said, the soap that I just got from my bathroom smells so good I want to eat it. All right. But Rockafire fan, you couldn't make it to my stream, but you can make it to his. Crazy Inflatable Kid, that's right. Because Rockafire fan, you need me to help you?
Nope.
You sure? There you go. Why don't you get the other one? You're going to rock backwards. You're going to do a backward somersault. So obviously I don't have my sticks to do a song, but I will say, Minnesota Hunter, thank you so much. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you type a letter G in the chat if you saw our Terrifier Art the Clown short?
They want to see a live.
Oh yeah, Bozo says, can we see a live video of Art the Clown?
I was going to ask if you were going to bring
You want me to go grab him?
Ask if they want you to go grab
Everybody's saying, gee, they've seen it. Do you want me to bring him out, though? I don't know if we'd be able to plug him in. Where do we plug him in at?
No.
We got a lot of plugs being utilized up here. A lot of plugs. I mean, we could maybe unplug that light right there and plug him in.
Would it go that far? I guess if we use that orange, the long orange one.
And if we do unplug that, that whole thing can come over here. The only reason it's way over there is because of that short light.
All right.
You guys want Art the Clown? If you want Art the Clown, let me hear you say, yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. I didn't say type, yeah. I said to say, Yeah.
They can't say yeah.
Jason Voorhees says, Percy, wake up. I don't like this. $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Jason Voorhees. I'm going to go grab my buddy Art the Clown. The only things that he is waiting for is we have a scalpel that comes on Sunday. So he's going to be holding a scalpel in his hand. And I'm thinking of putting in his other hand a trash bag, because he has a trash bag full of his toys that he just carries around in like a hefty bag. But we might leave that blank. So, Amy, do you want to entertain them while I go and walk over there?
Sure. I don't know if you want me to
Entertain them, Amy.
Entertain
them.
You know, I can show them this part.
You can turn the camera and all that?
Yeah.
I need water. Do you need anything while I'm inside?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm not doing a little dance. So this is, let's see what you can see here. There's the fun house. Let's see if you can. Oh, I should tell him to go get his sticks, right? And then we have, I don't know if you can see that all around the perimeter. Oh. Let me get Cackles back in the shot a little bit more. All right, guys. How are y'all doing tonight? I am not going to get on camera. I was at a funeral today, and you don't want to see this face. Halloween enthusiast, good. J.M. Haunts, hello. How are you? Jamie Riska, by the way, we've been trying to message you back on Facebook, and it's not allowing us to message you back, just so you know. It's not that we are ignoring you. The door didn't shut all the way.
I know. Someone's already yelling at you?
No. I'm telling Jamie Riska that, remember, we were trying
to talk to you on Facebook earlier, but it kept saying you weren't available.
It is not allowing us to.
I'll even show you.
Yeah, it's not allowing us to do that. Just Clowning Around said, Amy, when are you going to let John do the backyard? I would love to do the backyard, to be honest with you. The problem is we can't do it. We don't have enough room. We have to make sure that the guests can go in and out very easily. And unfortunately, it would be a fire hazard if we did it in the backyard. Here is Art the Clown.
Here, I need to get some weights for him or something. I don't want him to tip over.
Allie Kate said, I'm so sorry about the funeral. I'd let them know that I'm not getting on camera because I was at a funeral today.
Yeah.
Oh, but yes, thank you. Thank you for your condolences, Allie Kate. I appreciate that.
So, were you able to show them the side?
Yeah, I was able to show them the side. They love the clown in the window, which that is one of my favorite parts. That's our tradition. We've
had that since day one, yeah.
They said it's a bit laggy. Can you ask them if it's okay?
Can you guys see a little better now? I see Halloween Haunts is saying that, but
Connor CEC said it is not lagging.
Well, the weird thing is my chat over here is completely frozen.
Really? I don't see that. Well, I can answer the...
Oh, now it's working. That was a bit... still not letting me switch it to live chat. I can only see top chat for some reason. And it's also not allowing me to type.
IFAKIV said, whose merch is on that... on art? On that art? Maybe your shirt is
this right here is this is a Pennywise shirt, and this is from Horror Corner. So Horror Corner is a company.
Sorry.
that specializes in horror merch.
So let him know again. They all know I'm dyslexic, and he said, "What did you use for the mech?"
Not merch. Amy can't read, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's
So
yeah.
this mech, actually, again, huge thanks to Rockafire Fan. So when I was out in New Jersey last, I went and I met Rockafire Fan and his family, and they were sweethearts to me. And they took me to a Halloween store that had this Art the Clown costume and Art the Clown mask. And I knew I wanted to build an animatronic from it. So I actually filled the mask with foam. These hands are custom hands that I filled with foam as well. So you will never see hands like those. I will show you guys in an upcoming video how I did this. And he also sent me the mech. Now, this mech is technically from the Morbid Enterprise Pennywise. However, he had no arms, so I had to make the arms. He didn't send the head either. He just had the extra body piece. So I'll show you guys how to make arms, how to make hands, how to make legs, how to foam fill a mask so that realistically you could make either static props or animatronics very, very, very easily. Jamie says I forgot to get the song
I apologize.
sticks.
He asked me to ask you to grab those sticks.
I don't have them, but what I do have is hands, and I can clap them. We can make a song clapping, I suppose.
You want me to go grab them for you? I can run. If you would like me to.
I know you really don't want to be on
They won't
camera, though, so don't worry about it, babe. We're good. Just clowning around. Yes, he does smear poop on the wall. That is one of the things that Art the Clown does. Yeah.
What?
In one of the scenes, he is in a pizza parlor, and he goes into the restroom.
Wow.
And the owner attempts to kick him out because Art the Clown smeared poop all in the bathroom and wrote his name on the mirror with poop. And it doesn't even say if it's his poop. So Connor CEC is asking, how much fan mail is there tonight? We got one piece of fan mail today. One piece.
You just showed it on camera.
Yes, but it does not have his address.
Oh, okay.
He was actually smart to not do that, so I can show
good.
that we got one piece
Good
of
job,
mail
Connor.
today. So we'll be going over this here in a few moments.
Okay, is that what you're going to say?
No, go ahead.
We also got one in either via Instagram or mail, remember, or email.
I don't remember how it was sent, though.
Okay, but we did get another one. I don't know if we're going to be able to show it, but
I don't know how we would unless I showed it on my phone.
Okay.
So yes, Connor CEC, this is yours, and actually we can go ahead and open it up now. I will say it is always a treat to go to our PO box and have something sent from you guys, and this is awesome. This is a Crouchy picture drawn by Connor CEC. Let me try to get a better, there we go. And this will also go on our wall of fame. So I absolutely love it. What do you think, Amy?
I absolutely love it. Crouchy is one of my favorites of all time. I like Cackles now too, but I love Crouchy.
I'll be honest, I think Art the Clown is my new favorite one.
I don't know if you want me to go grab the other thing that was sent in today.
No, because we're gonna do that on our next live.
Okay.
When we show how to, or not on our next live, but maybe on our video when we show how we put this guy together. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, but yes, so what I did with this particular guy, and actually I can kind of show you guys now, but I'll be able to go into more detail on the actual video. So I'm going to unzip his costume here. And you'll be able to see that I made arms with wire and pool noodles. I also made a head bracket for the foam-filled head with wire and zip ties. And so I customized his arms to be this way because what we're going to be doing is putting in a very, very, very real life looking scalpel in his hands. And I want him to, when he's holding the scalpel right between these two fingers here, he's going to kind of creep to you, offer it to you. So we can see about trying to plug him in. If you want to try, babe.
We sure can.
So again, this is a silent prop. He does not make any noise. Hope he doesn't tip over. That would suck. So as you can see, he just kind of leans forward and lifts his arm a little for you. Nothing too drastic, definitely not anything cartoony. It is the same exact motion as the Pennywise clown from Morbid. However, I think because of how he's going to be holding a scalpel in his hand, and the way that his arm kind of moves back when he leans forward, it's in my opinion definitely creepier. In person, his face is just absolutely horrific. He scared Haley today when she came in the house. I don't know if she told you. Yeah.
No.
So once he has his scalpel, then again, that comes in on Sunday. Probably put a trash bag in this hand, but at that point, I would consider him to be completed.
Suture Brothers asked, or Bros asked, is that Hugs movement?
It is not Hugs movement. It is a Pennywise movement. It is a Pennywise frame and motor and all that.
Spirit Halloween.
Well, not the motor isn't, but the frame is.
Spirit Halloween fan said, did my $6 help build art?
Yes, actually it did. So this costume is an official Terrifier costume. These gloves are official Terrifier gloves. I don't know if you guys can see that he actually has the fingerless gloves. Obviously, the official Terrifier mask. We were able to get screen accurate clown shoes in this case. So he looks extremely realistic. Extremely realistic. People are driving by like, what the hell's going on in front of this guy's house? I'm going to go ahead and plug in our sign over there. We have a Psychotic Circus of Savannah sign at the very front of our haunt. So I'm just going to plug that back in by unplugging Art. So we have a couple videos. I know we've been doing lives lately, but we have a couple videos that we will be putting out. We have a video to teach you guys how to do lighting. We have a video to teach you guys how to make your own props. We have, what else do we have, Amy? We have home haunt build videos and our animatronic collection video, which we will be filming when?
Well, I had it on the calendar today, but obviously we could not do that. So literally within the next week. I know we're also supposed to be working on the song. Everybody's been asking about it.
We have to finish the, yes. Hold on, Waving Wally asked if this was a clowning around ripoff. You need to do some research on Terrifier, dude. Awesome horror movie. Oh, the police are here.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing wonderful.
Another year.
Yeah, we're trying to get ready. Actually, we got to come and talk to you guys about if we can get some presents up here or something.
What day y'all got for Halloween day?
We're going to do it on the
Friday,
28th, 29th, and the 31st.
Okay. Definitely. You want to give a call down to the stage?
Yeah.
A couple of those guys down there, they'll set it up and we'll be out here.
Awesome.
I'll be working Halloween night, so I'll be here.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. You too.
Appreciate you.
They're here to
They're here to
arrest
arrest cackles. No, so they obviously, I don't know if you guys heard, the police are definitely aware of our haunted house because of how many people we get per year. So they have them, definitely aware of what's going on here, how to do some crowd control and everything else. So
IFAKIV said that seems weird, and I'm wondering what he's asking.
is he saying the prop seems weird or the conversation with the police?
I am not sure. That's what I'm wondering. So also JM Haunts is asking if we can show the inside of the haunt, which maybe we can do toward the end. We can
just kind of double carry,
just wing it and see what happens. I don't know if you want to just let them know, like.
Yeah, so the way that we're kind of rigged up right now is I have a monitor here via laptop. We have a camera there. We have lighting there. It's actually a big production out in front of our house right now.
Yeah.
Which Amy's going to, I guess, try to take a picture
I'll
for.
put it in the Discord.
You're going to put it in the Discord?
Yeah.
But so it would be interesting, to say the least, on exactly how we would be able to walk through the haunted house, but we will. Most likely we will not be able to bring the lighting, and we'll just have to bring my monitor and my camera. So we'll just do it as a whole little thing, Amy and I.
Yeah, I think toward the end is when we can go in there and it's going to be
it's going to be very interesting.
It'll work or it might not. But next time, one of the nights that we do this again, I make sure we do it from a phone. I don't know if you said that.
No, I didn't.
It'll be better.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see. I see that Connor CEC says hire bodyguards. That's funny. Midnight Town Haunt says, hey, sorry I'm late. How you doing? Jamie says, I'm looking into why you can't message me back. Yes, please check into it. Amy went ahead and posted a picture in our Discord. So if production actually looks, feel free to go ahead and check out the Discord after this. Bozo says, you should get the guy who's fixing your dead humor to try to customize sound on Art the Clown. You could have some creepy sayings or just scary music. So for that, I wouldn't need the guy who's fixing our dead humor. I can actually do that myself. The guy who's fixing my dead humor is because he has to get the sound and the scare timing at the exact same time. So I did talk to him earlier today, and he said it should actually be done by the end of this weekend. So I am going to have to get a special relay switch, or get him on a step pad or a button or something of that nature. So yeah, that's that, because he won't be able to go off of a loud clap or sound anymore. But Golden Embers, yes, that is correct. Art the Clown doesn't actually talk. He is a silent killer. A silent killer. What is up, Ryan? How are you doing, dude? Look, we got the guy all ready to go. The scalpel that we're getting, actually, Amy almost didn't buy it because she thought it was a real scalpel.
I know. I really
That's
did.
how good it actually looks.
Yes.
So yes.
IFAKIV asked, what's the least popular animatronic in your haunt?
It's probably that Home Depot one that sits in the very back, or used to sit in the very back. I don't even know if we should even keep that one anymore. Probably just use his frame and make something completely new, you know?
Yeah. Let's see.
But you guys, I want to know, how many of you are in the state of Texas? If you can type a TX in the chat, I'm very interested to see how many of you are actually in the state of Texas. And the reason I'm asking, okay, so Spirit Halloween fan is, Ryan's Haunts is, I know he's lying his ass off.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
What the fuck, this fucking moth?
Arkansas, Ohio. Nice.
Miriam is.
Oh, you're about to be in Nevada.
I am. So actually on Sunday, I'm flying to Colorado, and on Monday, I'm flying to Nevada, and I'm staying in Nevada until, Thursday or Wednesday?
You will
Thursday.
be there until Thursday night. Yeah.
So, so if you are in the Texas area and you want to come check out our haunt, we are outside of Dallas, Texas. If you're in Colorado, specifically the Denver area, holler at me because
What?
sounds like somebody's coming out over by the fence.
A dog, maybe?
You hear that?
Yeah. We had some crazy. I don't know if you want to talk about.
Last night was
Oh.
absolutely insane.
It was Kenzie.
Oh, last night was absolutely insane. So not only did we have to be mentally and emotionally prepared for a funeral, but we also had to, a family member had a health scare yesterday.
Oh.
Right after that, our electricity on our whole block turned out. And then after that, for no reason at all, our fire alarm started going off. All with, it was like hour after hour after hour after hour. So Amy and I slept horrible last night.
Yes.
And so she feels like the place is haunted. And, you know, I feel like she only feels like that in October. She doesn't feel like that in November or December or January or February or March or April or May or June or July or August or September.
Okay. But you did say that it's because of us doing all the exorcist talk, remember, last night? Like at
Yes,
2
that's
o'clock
right,
in the
Amy.
morning.
All of that happened because we talked about The Exorcist.
That's what you said in the
Yeah, to
middle of the
scare
night.
you. I wasn't being serious.
Oh my gosh.
She is so terrified.
See, Halloween enthusiast even said Reagan is haunting your house.
Maybe. I told Amy that, you know, maybe we needed to hire an exorcist to exorcise the demons out of our house. But what do you guys feel about this Art the Clown? I have not seen a moving Art the Clown just yet. So I believe we are the first ones, which I'm really excited about. Really excited about.
Just Clowning Around said a 10, JM Hunt's 11, Halloween Enthusiast a 9, Mr. Quackers an 11, Mellow Vids a 10. This already said Mr. Quackers. Yeah. Everyone's giving you some
Spirit
pretty...
Halloween fan says 9.
A 9?
10 out of 10. Could use some blood, though. So it's actually funny that you said that because this mask also comes covered in blood. The only thing is that his costume doesn't. So what I would have to do is if I went and got the blood mask, I would have to match the blood on his hands and on his costume. And seeing how we don't really use a lot of blood, at least for the display outside, I decided to go with the cleaner look. Let's say it's before he went ahead to get you with the scalpel. I also had to dirty up his hands quite a bit. So the way that I made these hands is there is a chemical concoction, I will say, that foams up and turns pretty much rock solid. And I put those inside of kitchen gloves. I painted those kitchen gloves a flesh color. Then I put on these gloves, which I don't know if you guys can fully tell with the quality of this video, but the gloves are the official fingerless gloves from the Terrifier series. And then I had to dirty up his fingers because if you ever watch the movie, his fingers are very filthy, bloody, muddy looking. Just, you know, he's been playing in his own dookie. So I had to make sure to kind of get that griminess on his hands. But, you know, this arm, for instance, I think looks extremely natural. This arm, I still need to kind of, I don't know, work on a little bit. But this one, I do feel like that's how somebody might hold something when they're like, if they had a scalpel and they're like, yeah, you know, just trying to mess with you. And I just came up with an idea of how to make it. So we were at Home Depot today, and you know what I was going to do is try to find some SVI arms that I could just plop right into place. But when I was at Home Depot, I went ahead and found a particular gauge of wire that was strong enough to hold weight, but still flexible enough for me to bend into place. And that is exactly how we made these arms. And yeah, that's actually what's holding the hands and the head on as well.
But the detailed video will be coming out.
Yes, the detailed
Very
video
soon.
showing you guys how to do it in more detail, and it will show you the exact products to buy. Will be coming out very, very, very soon. Horror Freak says, what animatronic is he based off of? He's based off of Terrifier. The Terrifier movie came out in 2018, and a new one is actually coming out this week, I believe, or next week. And this is the main killer. His name is Art the Clown, and it is considered to be the most, or one of the most brutal slasher films.
So there are a lot of questions before. One is from Midnight Town Haunts, and he said, will he have his own scene in your haunt?
He will probably not have his own scene in our haunt, because most of our animatronics, what we do is actually where we're sitting around now, we place all of the animatronics pretty much just to entertain the guests who are waiting in line to go into the haunted house that Amy kind of showed you the front of. So he will be presented, and I actually want to kind of present him maybe closer to the crowd because I'm so proud of how he looks. But he won't necessarily have a scene within our haunt. However, next year, Amy.
Yep, we're changing it up.
We change up our haunt every 2 years. This year is the second year for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Next year, we might do a full Terrifier scene. So
We shall see.
that would be extreme because that movie is brutal. So we would have to look into having more brutal props and scenes.
So Ryan's is asking, what would be a good date to go check out the haunt before Halloween?
Any day. Come and
So-
holler at us.
Yeah, if he's wanting us like to see it inside, kind of like what Brick did,
Mm-hmm.
he can come anytime.
Yep.
If he
So
wants,
So Ryan, if you come, as long as it's after Friday of next week, a week from today, and after, I have no travel. So come up at any time. We'll show you everything. We'll probably put you to work and help you get some finishing touches on our haunt. So, oh my gosh, there's a pincher bug on my monitor. Flick them off.
JM Haunt said, did you put the wires in the gloves to make his hands moldable and movable, or did you just shape the hands with the foam drying?
So I just shaped the hands with the foam drying like I wanted them to be. I already knew kind of how I wanted it to be. I could have done the fingers, however, it would have broken the it would have broken the foam. It probably just wouldn't have worked because the foam is very, 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 very strong once it dries. So they're not posable. I had to pose it while it was still in the foam form. But you can make yours to be whatever form you want them to be.
Just Clowning Around said, I see you have clown masks on your flag post.
Mhm.
Would you want one from me? It's hugs though.
I would love that.
I wish we would have asked because we had to buy 3 brand new
Right.
masks.
I would absolutely love that. To be honest, some of these masks
Yeah.
they've been out here for years. Some of these masks are brand new. If you have a Hugs mask, by all means, if you want to toss it this way, we would put Hugs out here. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing, some of these masks are full head masks. And currently what's happening is they're sitting on styrofoam heads, which is a no-no. What will happen is that styrofoam, the masks take it extremely hard and brittle, and then they just break apart. So we got some new masks, what was it, 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking of foam filling them because I can still put them on our pillars. But some of these masks are half masks, and they would have to pretty much stay on a foam head until they broke up.
It's gone right now. Just FYI.
Is it back? Is it still like that?
What happened? Oh, it's back for can you tell them to give you a number or something if it's back? I don't have it back.
Amy says she doesn't have it back. Some of
Those
you
are-
guys are saying it's lagging. Some of you guys are saying it's back. So if you can hear me, please type a number 3 in the chat.
I
Let's
can't
see.
see
Ben
anything.
says his is fine. Spike the Clown, Ryan, yeah, they're saying 3.
Okay.
So maybe you guys need to refresh. I don't know.
Let me switch Wi-Fi.
A lot of people are saying 3. So, but I don't know what you guys last heard me say. Do you remember what I was talking about? So, the bendable hands. So these are not bendable. You can shape them beforehand. You just put them in a kitchen glove and shape them exactly how you want them to be. Waving Wally says, make a theme in your haunt, and it's the poop scene from Terrifier. We may do that next year. So next year we will be doing a brand new haunt, and we change it up every 2 years. So again, this is the second year for the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which we still change up some pieces of it. But next year, we've already done a Pennywise theme. We've already now done a Killer Clowns theme. We can do a John Wayne Gacy thing.
No.
We can do an Art the Clown thing. We can just do a Crazy Circus. We can do a Hall of Mirrors. That would be cool. Just make the whole thing a Hall of Mirrors and have scare actors in there.
No.
That'd be incredible, I think. But yes, so let's see here. So J.M. Han says, Terrifier 2 is already out, by the way. It's on at a movie theater near me right now. Amy and I need to go see that movie. We also talked about going and seeing the Spirit Halloween movie. However, I've seen some conflicting reviews on the Spirit Halloween movie. Same with Smile. We've been, right? Is that what it's called? Smile?
Yeah.
We've been hearing some conflicting information on the Smile movie as well. So we're going to have to go check that out.
Horror Freak said, how did you make the last hallway with walls looking like the Killer Clowns from Outer Space ship, which we're working on redoing again?
Yes. Actually, that is Amy's baby. Most of the stuff that you see within the haunt is really Amy's ideas brought to life. So either she'll see an idea from beginning to end, or she'll see an idea and say, how can we do this? But with that one, it was Amy all the way. I wanted to paint and all this other stuff, and she's like, no, you'll see paint streaks, you'll see this, you'll see that. She came up with the idea of getting fluorescent colored poster boards and just putting them in the shapes that were on the spaceship. So you actually see our wall, and then it is covered in fluorescent colored poster boards. She made the railings. She did everything. I thought that was our sprinkler system turning on for a second.
No. Wait, no.
I hope not.
No. If it did, it would be at 10.
Okay. That would have been horrible.
Somebody, Aeneas Venius said something about said balloon hallway, which that was my idea as well, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, the balloon hallway was a couple years ago, though.
Yeah, 2019 and 2020.
Yes. The balloon hallway was a few years ago. People really didn't like that balloon hallway. It scared them.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, though.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying. Waving Wally says, make a gaming channel. We actually started that. And
on the Psychotic Circus, and it was horrible.
Yeah, and then we stopped that because, one, it wasn't that good. I started trying to do Twitch, had no idea what the hell I was doing. And then part 3, I was like, hey, guys, let's play Jackbox. And pretty much immediately somebody started writing some very horrible stuff. So thanks, guys, for ruining it.
Halloween Enthusiast said, how do you feel about the person that ripped off your haunt and is charging for admission?
Amy is very, how can I word that? Amy is very,
this is my baby.
Right.
Like, this haunt is something that we created together. And I don't want anybody to take it away from us. And it's
they're not going to ever take it.
No, I know that. I'm just like good competition is healthy competition, I guess, right?
But copying is something different.
It'll help us step our game up.
But copying is something different. The thing is this, though, is that I know other people that do haunted houses. I know other people that do circuses. Nobody really does it the same way we do. Nobody has the same amount of clown animatronics that we do. Nobody has the same detailed haunt that we do. They might do part of it as a circus, part of it as a graveyard, part of it is this part, but we stick with the same theme, but still can remix it and switch it up pretty much every year. So I'm not concerned by that. And again, I mean, realistically, we've said this multiple times to you guys, we do not charge. We lose money doing our haunt each year, and I'm okay with that. The reason that we lose that money is because what I'm doing and what Amy is doing and what our family is doing is we are giving back to this neighborhood, and that's more than money, just to be frank.
This is something that these kids are going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Right. Like it's, I mean, you guys saw earlier the police coming by, like, hey, you guys getting ready and all that. That happens on a regular basis here. That happens even in June. If they see us outside, people ask if we're getting ready already. Our home has become the tradition of strangers. And that's an incredible feeling to have. So I always urge you guys to do it, and don't do it for the money. Don't do it thinking you're going to come up on maybe this will pay for the, that's not the reason to do it. And also I will say, like, what was that movie Field of Dreams back in the 80s or something? Yeah. If you build it, they will come, or whatever they said. That's how it is. If you build a haunted house, people will show up. We've had to build our haunted house year after year after year, word of mouth after word of mouth after word of mouth, to get to the kind of trick-or-treaters that we get annually.
Ashley Wallace said you should do a donation bucket and give people the option, which we do. Put our QR code.
We put a QR code up. We don't do a donation bucket because
nobody has cash.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have cash, and the other piece of it is I don't want anybody to. We have so much stuff going on. I don't want anybody to take that bucket. But we do put QR codes up where people can take a picture with their phone to help donate. And that's more than welcome. It's not required. It's not something we actually push and say, make sure to donate. Nothing like that. It's up there, and we don't comment on it. If somebody has a question or says, hey, can we donate? We'll tell them, yes, you can do that. But yeah, we don't do it for the money. We do it for the scares and the screams and the fun. Ain't that right, Art?
IFAK Ivy said, what was the worst year of your haunt? I don't think we've ever had.
Probably the first year in 2018. So the first year of the haunt was, we didn't have a lot of trick-or-treaters, and I had a few animatronics that I put out, and I had a gigantic 4-foot by 4-foot Jack-in-the-Box that an actor was in that was sitting in front of my garage, and that was about it. Had a couple animatronics and a Jack-in-the-Box.
That was before me, right?
Yep, that was a few months before I met Amy. And then I met Amy in January of 2019. And we said, hey, let's actually build a haunted house that people could walk through. And look what we've done. It's insane. It is insane.
Jamie Riska said you guys blocked me, and we did not.
We did not. I can show you. Look, matter of fact.
It's so weird.
Metro o facto, I will show you. We did not.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. It says the person is unavailable on Messenger.
Yeah, maybe you got banned or something, dude. So let me see here. Maybe you were sending something inappropriate to people. It just went through.
Mine's not going through.
No, it just went through.
How?
I just said test to him.
How?
Oh, I don't think he can see it.
No, it says unable to send. Remember, like you can.
No, right now it just went through. It says test.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's
He gave me a thumbs up. So yeah, we don't block folks or anything like that, dude. You haven't done anything wrong. I have no idea what's going on your side, but insane. Chris and Sophia, how you doing? Chris and Sophia actually hooked us up with another prop that we're going to be customizing as well. Right, Amy?
Yes.
One that I'm extremely excited about that I have been planning on doing for quite some time. I'm just kind of waiting for another piece to come in from Chris and Sophia, and then other than that, it's pretty much getting it dressed. Already started on the paint job, and yeah, excited.
Ryan Taunt said, going back to why we do what we do, he said, that's why I'm interested in this. I love making something awesome. I want people to remember it, be inspired, have fun, creating an immersive experience. And I want people to go, wow, that's really cool.
That's exactly why we do it.
And I think that's why all the haunters like get along so well, because we all have the same motivation and goal.
Well, not all the haunters.
Not all, but our like.
I was going to say, yeah. But like, for instance, the person that Amy is kind of upset about, not necessarily the person, but their haunt. But, you know, that's a touchy subject, because I feel like we do. What the heck is going on here? Somebody is driving in reverse up our street right now. And stopping right in front of our house.
Halloween Lightning is asking if Brick Thunder is in the chat, and he is not.
Are you
is that
leaving?
Your friend?
Yes, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're here.
I don't know, but they're driving like a psychopath.
I don't know what's going on.
Who is this?
Kennedy's in the car.
All right. So they're still going in reverse.
Hey, babe. Hi.
Halloween enthusiast said Savannah gets kidnapped on stream.
Yeah, no, it would be the other way around. And I'm too. Nobody's grabbing my punk ass. I'm way too big, dude. I'm way too big.
Waving Wally / AKAV, I'm sorry, IFAKIV. I usually say that really fast because I'm used to it now. But said that the haunt community is the best out there.
I agree. But what I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted is that there are haunters that help each other out. There are haunters that will give each other ideas or tell somebody how they did something, or I feel like it's okay to get inspired from somebody else's home haunt. And then there's haunters that kind of want to hold secrets to themselves, and that's not really how we get down. You know, we show you guys what we do, we share shit with you guys, and so yeah.
It's okay.
You're on live, bro. There you go. There's Kaylee.
There's Kaylee.
Everybody's like, why is she bald?
Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Savannah, would you feed the kidnapper to cackles? Yes, 100%. Night Yoshi, I'm way too big. Need that on a shirt. Amy wants to get need that on a shirt.
I do.
On a shirt.
But I want it to like have like, I don't know how we could like make it ours, but like also have like that as Night Yoshi saying, because it's funny. Like that's like part of our life. Like
right, but you just get need that on a shirt and put that on a shirt. Night Yoshi.
Yeah, like I want it. I don't know yet. I don't know. We got to come up with something.
Bozo says, I'm sure everyone would enjoy it if you could host a Gardic phone. We've played Gardic phone before, but only with mods, so you know it will stay appropriate. So we have definitely played Gardic phone in the past, which is very fun, yes, but it does not stay PG when we play with our group of friends.
I think we should do it again. That was fun. And then also somebody earlier was talking about playing Jackbox too. Like somebody could do a stream with Jackbox, which remember last time when we tried to do it, it was behind, and so it was really fun
Right.
for
There is a
us.
bit of a delay between when we are saying this and you guys see it, and it's about, I think we counted last time, it was about 4 or 5 seconds. When you're playing something like Jackbox, that 4 or 5 seconds is actually very critical. Dude, those people's sprinklers keep scaring the crap out of me. Keep thinking it's SARS.
Chris
Yes.
and Sophia said,
I saw that.
Oh,
Chris and
okay.
Sophia saying that Art the Clown looks amazing in the background. Yes.
he really does.
He is right here. He's full-sized. I can't wait for his scalpel. We were going to get his saw, his surgical saw. However, I wanted to find something that was saw motion, not just a swing, but something that went back and forth. And I really couldn't find anything that was for a full-size prop for a mech to work this way. With him holding a scalpel like this, I felt was appropriate. So yeah, there we go. Just Clowning Around says, just do the games in the Discord. We could definitely do that. Night Yoshi, apparently Savannah is afraid of sprinklers. Note to self, keep sprinklers away from him. Yeah, if his eyes moved would be great. However, his eyes are part of a mask. So I just blacked them out on his pupils so that it's just... it literally just looks like how he looks in the movie. If they moved side to side would be wonderful, but beggars can't be choosers, and this is I don't even think that the camera does it justice of how cool it looks right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks
Better in real life?
Definitely.
Should I bring the camera closer?
No. They're going to be able to see a video.
Don't we want to walk them through the haunted house too?
We will.
Why not? We can do it now. We're not doing any animatronic unboxings or anything.
I mean, are you ready? Because I'm just afraid, like, if it starts messing up, we'll have to end the live. So,
what do you mean if it starts messing up?
Like, I'm just afraid of that. Okay. Well, yeah, they said please now. But
right.
Do you want me to turn the black lights on in there and all that?
Sure.
I don't even know if we can. Do we have?
They're already plugged in.
The black lights inside the haunted house.
Yeah.
It usually would be super bright.
Go look.
Okay. All right.
Go look. I'm waiting
That's
for
okay.
you.
I believe you.
Please go look. Amy doesn't believe me. She says she believes me, but I know she doesn't. Yeah, see? Come on now. Do I know it or do I know it? All right. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yes, you know what? That is totally right, Night Yoshi. Please go look is like the famous last words. I feel like those are the last words of like anybody in a horror film. Go look. What's that noise? I don't know. We should go look. They're dead. Are you going to carry a laptop and a light? I mean, laptop and a camera?
Oh, yeah. How am I going to do this? Yeah.
You're not. You're going to put that laptop down.
Well, we're not going to be able to see the question.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Or you can carry the laptop and I can carry the camera.
No, I got this.
All right. Let me unplug this. So.
Oh, I'm scared.
So here we go. First, I want to go ahead and showcase Art. So let me grab the camera first to show you guys Art up close. So he is very, 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 again, this is a hard foam-filled mask now. You can see his hand there looking very grody. His scalpel looks metal. And we'll just put it right in between his index finger and his thumb there. You can see his other nasty looking hand. Has his official shoes there. So there he is. All right, you want to grab the camera and I'll walk with folks?
Yes, and people are asking about the live on Sunday.
The live on Sunday is going to be earlier than normal.
Yeah, like I'm thinking 11.
Yeah, because I have a flight
Uh,
on Sunday. So
go ahead.
what are you saying about?
I was just
All right,
worried.
so this is so far. Are you pointing the? What are you pointing the camera at? Pointed at me, you dork. Oh my! I'm trying to talk to the people, and you're over there pointing it the other way. All right, now look. Now they're gonna have to watch themselves. Ooh.
Scary.
Right. So this was our entrance last year. We are still going to use this as our entrance. We have a lot to fix within this entrance. These little, I guess, curtains, you would call them, would be hanging down. But right now, we're currently not hanging any of them down, right? Through the whole haunt, none of them are down? Maybe a couple rooms.
Yeah, we put them all up so we can walk in and out easily.
All right. So let me turn the brightness up on oh, it is. All right. So in here is our cotton candy room, and it has these cotton candy cocoons, which can you step back just a little so we can show the step back, show the cotton candy heads on here. This is the cotton candy cocoons from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This wall also lights up. It's just currently not lit. This is a polyfill that we glued to a wall, and we did lines of like these LED strips, but on camera it looks more like a strip than it does in person. In person, it looks very much glowing. You have to imagine music playing during here. The scent of cotton candy is in the air here as well, because we use a fog machine that has cotton candy scent in it.
Is there any questions that they have about this room?
This has to be fixed.
Yeah, so that's one thing that has
to be fixed right there. We'll just put that up for now. Yes, do you guys have any questions about how we accomplished this room? It's very pink, as you guys can see. I see that Waving Wally says, looks yummy. Night Yoshi, the scent of cotton candy is here. Lucky, I love the smell of cotton candy. Wow, why are the lights red or pink? Looks red on camera. These are very, very, very pink. As you can see, this is a cotton candy cocoon here. Amy, can you kind of turn the camera just a little bit? This is a cotton candy cocoon, and these are all very pink. Last year in this corner, we actually had somebody dressed up in one of these cotton candy cocoons that would turn around and scare someone. But we're thinking of putting something different in this particular corner. I don't know if it's just a clown. I don't know if maybe we put Shorty right here. I'm not sure. So as you guys turn this way, I'm going to walk backwards. You guys are going to follow me. This room here actually has no light in it right now. We should have plugged all this in.
I know. That's what I was saying. There's no way we can do it right now.
You can turn your flashlight on.
All right.
There we go. Okay. So as you can see, this just looks like black right now. Obviously, nobody's going to be walking through here super bright. But we have up here in this corner is a galaxy light. Huh?
Can they see the galaxy light?
No. You need to turn the camera up there. There you go. There is a galaxy light in this corner. There's a galaxy light directly ahead as well around this corner. And right now, Amy would be stepping on a step pad that causes a gust of air from this air cannon to blow directly into your face. And usually right behind the camera is where we have Shorty just hanging out. So then you would walk this way through this curtain. And again, no lights are on in this one as well. Watch your step, Amy. This is our Big Top Burger.
Can I see it?
Yeah, but it's kind of blurry here. I'll hold it this way for you. This is our Big Top Burger. What are you doing? There you go. Can you guys see that? We have windows that we are making here. We have a tree that needs to be put on a little better. We cover this wall with vines, which also needs to be put on a little better. And this is where we have Bloody Sweet from Distortions. We have Cotton Candace in here as well, spinning around. And then here is a drop window, which, again, this open light turns on as well. There is a flickering, like short circuit light that hits the Big Top Burger sign. and a drop window here that scares the crap out of everybody. Last year we had a camera mounted up here, and people could watch live of folks getting scared through this drop window. So, and this light lights up as well. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, you did.
So this area is our squeeze room or claustrophobic tunnel. It's not inflated right now, but these are gigantic pillows that inflate kind of like a bounce castle, or, you know, we used to call them an astro jump when I was younger, but I guess bounce castle is what they call it now. Or, but these inflate like that, full of air, and it squeezes so tight that you can't see the people in front of you. People hate it. I love it. It's awesome. So it's extremely long. And this room is our killer clowns from outer space jail scene. So we put an actor, kind of hold this here. We put an actor behind this cell, and they scream, ah, ah, or what have you to the folks that are coming out of the squeeze room. But really quickly, they can slide this and come out. And that scares the crap out of people. So this, again, is just paint that we painted on to look like brick walls. We did some stupid little graffiti. Frank was here. It says over here, Amy, can you point to it? Frank was here, it says on the wall. I don't know who Frank is, but you got to point it where you're pointing the camera.
I'm trying.
I don't know who Frank is, but over here it says J plus A. That's a little nod to Amy and I that maybe somebody in a jail cell would have done. This is just made out of PVC and cardboard. So very light, but also very scary because of the way we painted it. We painted it with a brushed metal spray paint, and it makes it look metal. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but especially with lighting and everything, it looks metal. And then also somebody here counting away the days or years. This is just one of those stupid boxes. You can see one of our cameras here. This is just one of those stupid boxes and needs new batteries. Doesn't turn on now. You're currently standing on a step pad right now, which in the past was activating a Mr. Dark in this region that would come up. As you can see, still got some work to do in here. But a Mr. Dark would come up. This is going to be one of the areas we need help with from you guys. So we don't know what to put in this area. We don't know. I mean, we could do Mr. Dark again and paint his face like a clown. We tried to put a mask last time. The mask, you know, just wore his body down. So possibly painting him into a clown. But yeah, we need an idea for this. There is a step pad right there that would trigger whatever prop we have going here. I was thinking of putting the tricycle clown here, but that's not really scary. We then talked about putting the
Dead humor.
Not dead humor.
Sorry.
The hanging hell fiend, but the clown customized one from on the wall here, which would then activate down. But we would still need something in this area. Not sure what yet. Make sure you watch your step here, babe. Now this room, right now, you guys can see again because of the light. If Amy actually points it at me instead of the wall.
Sorry, it's hard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So you want to switch hands and maybe use the left hand
That
as the
would
light?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, this is usually extremely dark in here, except this is our laser swamp. So you can see here, we have maybe you can see here, there is a laser. Yeah. Look at my arm, babe. There you go. Okay. You're horrible at being a cameraman, I know. Right here is a laser level. There's one on the other side. In this corner down here, we have a fog machine where my shoe is pointing to, if you guys can see that.
No, yeah, that you can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good, because you're not supposed to see it, but it just billows. This is where all of our fog comes into play. Amy, I feel like half the time you're staring at the wall.
I'm trying so
It's not
hard.
that hard.
It is hard.
It really isn't. I'm actually pointing it your way.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
All right. So you would turn this way. Now this would have another curtain here, which is actually hanging above us. This wall, or this room, very small room, but what we were thinking about doing this year, which we're not sure, is just making this stay completely pitch black and possibly having a person who's dressed in all black stand in the corner here, scream in the corner over here, Amy. There you go. Scream in somebody's face or whatever the case. But I kind of feel that that's a little generic. Doesn't really have to do with the movie. And I think we could do something better. Last year, we had these walls covered head to toe in real popcorn. You could smell the popcorn in here. We let it sit over a year. And when we came back, there was kernels all over the ground because we don't know what kind of little varmints got in here and ate up all the popcorn. And then finally, this is a question we get most from you guys, is this room here. And it was, how did you guys make the cotton candy, or I'm sorry, the Killer Clowns from Outer Space room look like this? Again, this is literally just fluorescent tape. This is poster board. This is poster board, poster board. This is poster board. We actually have to remake a lot of this room.
The railings,
Yeah, we have to remake a lot of this room. So, and then this year, last year, technically, what we had here was a curtain. And I would jump out and have a clown with a chainsaw here. But what we're thinking of doing this year is actually removing this piece and having one of those round kind of elevator-ish pieces that are in the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie, where it slides open and what's up?
Nothing.
Oh, slides open, and maybe we'll have one of the Killer Clowns standing here coming to get you.
That's the idea.
And then you pretty much just come on outside.
Okay.
So that is the home haunt. It is very detailed, a lot of jump scares, a lot of actors within there. We don't really, other than 3 animatronics, we don't fill up our haunted house with animatronics. Animatronics, in my opinion, aren't scary, right? So I do those, and most of our animatronics are towards the front of our haunt. I want people to think that's all that's going to be. Oh, there's a shorty animatronic. How scary is that? Boom, you get hit with a gust of wind. Or, oh, there's a Cotton Candace and a probably going to get hit with a copyright claim.
I can't see, so I don't know where.
Oh, no, that's good. Right there.
Okay.
Perfect. But, the whole thing is to make people feel like a certain room is safe before it's not safe, if that makes sense.
So we haven't been able to see any questions since we went into the haunt. So if they have any questions, now is the time to ask.
Yes, that would be correct. Now would be your time to ask your questions. We weren't able to read them when we were inside the haunt because Amy half the time was pointing the camera at the wall. So Allie Kate says it looks incredible. Minnesota Hunter said, what do you use on the walls in the first room? So the first room is polyfill. So what we originally did is we created our walls, then we lined them with the LED strips. We made sure to stick them with like Gorilla Tape that they would be on there. And then we painstakingly Gorilla Glue polyfill all over those walls. At the end of the night, there is going to be some polyfill that falls off as people bump into the walls, fall into the walls, et cetera, et cetera. That part is just going to happen. But it does give this very cushiony, soft cotton candy vibe.
House and Net said, will you be doing the live cam again?
I believe we will be doing the live cam. I don't know if it will be in the same location.
Yeah.
I might change the location to a better area so that you can see what is scaring the person and scaring the person. Another thing that we were thinking about, and we would have to figure this out, Amy, is putting multiple cameras up and doing a multi-live stream.
I would love that. I just don't know how we would accomplish that. Like, I would love to actually get each room that the that they go in, that the guest goes in, and
Mhm.
like it basically like follow them and have that on the live. I would love that.
So
but I
it
don't
could
know
do
how we
that.
can-
The only problem is somebody would have to be there doing
I know.
it.
Yeah. I don't know.
The other option we could do is putting 3 or 4 cameras in there and then having all of them
Oh,
at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah. We'll get to think about it.
Yeah.
Horror Haunts said, "Where did you get the fog machine that smells like cotton candy?"
So you can actually get all it is it's an additive. So you can put it into any any fog machine. You have your fog juice. You still need the fog juice. You pour that into your fog machine, and then you can go to Spirit Halloween. They have it. We get ours from Froggy's Fog, but it's just an additive that you put into the juice in your fog machine, and as it kicks out all night, you get that wonderful sweet scent of cotton candy. And I believe it's very cheap at Spirit. I think it's like $5 or $6.
Luis Vega said you should get a poison props clown prop, which we did discuss before.
For that section.
For Mr. Dark section, we wanted the upside down.
So we really, really, really wanted to get a poison prop for that section. There is a very scary prop that walks on his hands, but we will not be able to get it before Halloween. So, and also it's very expensive. And like I said, we lose money on our haunt each year. And so, maybe that's something that we can get for next year, but I don't think that this year it's going to be feasible.
Taryn Curry said, "Where do you keep your cars during this?"
Our cars are always parked in the driveway. On the nights that we're doing haunts, we park the cars down the street so that people can utilize the driveway in our waiting queue.
Sutra Bro said, "What was the hardest part of the haunt to build?"
Ooh.
Like this year.
Yeah, this year wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
The hardest part, I think, would have probably been the inflatable walls.
Yeah.
Because we had to put up. So the way that we do our haunt, it's very easy. Anybody can do it, and it's the cheapest way for you to do it. And as you can see, we still make quality haunt walls. Is that you get thick PVC and you build out a frame, and then you use a plastic tarp. We use black that they sell at Home Depot in a roll, and you get the thickest one that you can, and you use that tarp and you pull it tight, and then you tape those on with Gorilla Tape, and it makes very solid walls. We've had people fall into those walls and it doesn't rip a hole or anything of that nature. So we do that, and then we usually cover them with some kind of poster board or something, some kind of cardboard, something that's a little more frigid. And with the inflatable walls, obviously there's air pressure, and you can't have air pressure hitting a tarp and thinking it's going to stay pillowy on the actual squeeze room. So we had to actually build solid walls within our garage. So we have 2 large walls created in the middle of our garage.
Which we'd like them to all be that way, but
we'd like them to all be that way, but then we would never be able to utilize the garage except for a haunted house. And then if we ever decided to move, hey, next people, guess what?
You have a haunted house.
You got a haunted house.
Ellie Kate said, "How does it all fit inside your garage? That haunt looks huge."
So that's one thing people always ask. They think that they go into our house. And so I'm trying to find a way to describe it to you guys. So one way that we do it is I utilize space like a mother, right? So let's say you're walking down a hallway and my phone is the wall to your left, right? You're walking down. Later on, when you're coming back and you're walking this way, that same wall is now the wall to your right, or I guess still to your left, now that I think about it, because you'd be walking this way, right? So we share walls constantly. If there's a wall, we will never have a blank space. We always want something happening on both sides of a wall. And that's how we were able to get so much room, so much within a 2-car garage, is because of the way that we do that. And we utilize literally every inch of our haunted house. Of our garage for our haunted house.
Not Yoshi,
Hopefully that explained it. That was kind of long-winded.
Not Yoshi said, "Where did you get an air cannon? Let alone how did you set it up to a step pad?"
So we built the air cannon. What we did is we went and got an air tank from Harbor Freight, which is a hardware store that usually sells cheaper stuff. We got some pipe fittings. We have an air compressor, and we were able to get a box called a Picoboo, a Picoboo. And what happens is you put an in into this box, right? And so the in is the step pad, and then you can record what you want to make it do. So if it's an animatronic, you can make it go rah, right? Or you can make it go rah, 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 however many times you push it in that recording. We record an air cannon that hits 2 or 3 times. And then, so every time that step pad gets activated, instead of having an animatronic move, it shoots out a gust of air. I probably should have done a video on it in way better detail when I was building it, but I didn't. But I can always explain it by showing you the actual air cannon someday. We'll climb up on top of the walls and I'll show you how the air cannon works.
Travis Hawk said, "We just walked by the house earlier."
Oh, hey, Travis. Wait, was I on the roof?
Right.
Because I was on the roof earlier.
Oh yeah, we have Kinsey took a video. I'll put that in the Discord.
Yeah, so I was on the roof earlier figuring out some lighting and figuring out if we can put animatronics on the roof. That's right. We're trying to make the hunt bigger. So putting animatronics on the roof would be awesome and amazing. I just want to make sure that when they're up there, they're up there. I don't want any animatronics that would fall down, and I'm definitely not putting cackles on the roof.
That's what Halloween enthusiasts just said, cackles on the roof. IFAKIV said, "Are you doing Jackbox? They have a family-friendly mode on new games."
Did not know that they had a family-friendly mode, and yeah, we'll start revisiting that. Again, I have some ideas after Halloween that we're going to be doing. After Halloween, it's still going to be a Halloween content. It's just something that nobody has ever done before. And so I essentially have a lot to do after Halloween. I imagine that after I post maybe the first 10 of this particular series, I have a feeling other people are going to copy it. So I'm trying to get as many of those together as possible. And I can't say exactly what it is just yet. There's some dogs going crazy in the background. Yeah. I don't know if you hear them.
So I know you were probably in the process of, I'm kind of going back up to see if I missed any questions, but the Minnesota Haunter asked, and again, this is probably when you were explaining it, what air cannon do you use? Mm-hmm. I've been looking at the ones from Poison Props, but it's very, very easy for him to make.
Dude, you will not need to buy something from Poison Props. You can make them for a fraction of the cost. Poison Props, I think you're looking at something that's like $1,500. I think we made ours for.
It was like maybe
200
or less, like
maybe
100,
150 maybe
something.
It was
it was like way.
Dude, you can make them yourself. You can make them yourself. We did get we didn't use step pads that come with like a Spirit Halloween animatronic because those step pads are like this size. We got extra large step pads, so they're like that. Nobody can really pass them. You have to step on it. So I would urge you to get bigger step pads.
J. Rue Holiday said, "How tall are your walls?"
In the haunt are probably maybe 7 feet tall. It depends on the part of the haunt. Some parts have a lower ceiling. Some parts have an extremely high ceiling.
Right.
So some parts are 7 feet. Some parts are probably 15 feet, 12 feet.
Spirit Halloween fan said, "Where will you put Lucky Bottoms?"
Amy, that's actually one thing that she was talking about. Amy is thinking of wanting to put Lucky Bottoms on the roof. I personally feel like I would rather see a full-sized animatronic on the roof. So
When you
I'm
were
not
up there
sure.
earlier, did you see where you could strap him down?
We can do exactly what we did with that lighting, which would make more sense for a smaller prop.
So,
So
Lucky
the
Bottom?
same way that I attached that lighting, we could attach Lucky Bottoms, we could attach all those other smaller guys that we have that jump up at people.
Nick and Ash are here.
Oh, Nick and Ash. Hey, do, 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 do.
Hey guys.
But
Sorry.
yeah, that's fine. But we could put them up there. I'm not sure.
Halloween enthusiast said Lucky Bottoms would look like he's busting through.
Yes and no. I don't know.
Horror Haunt said you should put Lucky Bottoms on the ceiling of your haunted house, which remember Brick was asking if you flipped
it
over,
upside down,
what it would do. I wonder if anybody ever tried it.
I don't know. I have a feeling it would break.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have a feeling it would break. Spirit Halloween fan says, has anyone farted by getting scared? I'm sure. We've had people pee. We've had people punch. We've had people break down and won't leave because they're just sitting down scared. When you're going through, I know that we just walked through and kind of showed you all of the details, but when you're walking through and you don't know what's around the corner,
Right.
and there's actors and there's music and there's lighting and there's sounds and it's Halloween, it can be terrifying.
Just watch the scare videos because there's
Right.
people
Yeah.
that
If you
are...
watch our home haunt video from last
Yeah.
year, there's a section where we had our hidden cameras, multiple hidden cameras, and you will see multiple people extremely scared. So I always urge you guys to check those out because that's one of my funniest
I love
videos.
it.
Amy and I watched it 100 times one night before we even uploaded it. It was just hilarious.
D3's Funhouse said your custom prop is sick looking.
Thank you. I am really, really proud of him. Really proud of him. Part of the reason I'm proud of him is that there was multiple things I had to do to get him accomplished, and it was first time tries for everything. It was the first time I ever foam filled a mask. It was the first time just coming up with the idea of if I could foam fill a mask, I could probably foam fill some gloves to make hands. And then it was, well, how am I going to attach this stuff? And I had to come up with an idea with this wiring technique that I did that works wonderful, works just as great as I was hoping it would. And it's so it was me experimenting on a bunch of stuff and really running the risk of, crap, am I going to ruin this awesome mask that I am so excited to have? I was really afraid that I was going to do something wrong. And it turned out absolutely wonderful.
Alex Sereno said, are you going to Universal to check out the Killer Clowns of Outer Space Hot Maze?
So
that's where realistically, we just watch it online. We watch it on YouTube.
We've watched it online. We've watched it on YouTube. We have not gone there because we live in Texas and it's kind of far from us. We have gone in the past to Fright Fest, which this year we have not done.
I know. Yeah, we're not going to be able to, I don't think.
Yeah. But we usually go to other other haunted houses to get not just inspiration. It's kind of different when we walk through there now because we walk through and I'm trying to see how everything is working, right? I'm trying to see how lights are working. Are they using a sensor for this? I see that they're distracting us to the left. Is that because something is coming on the right? Or, I kind of look at all those kind of stuff. I will say, if you check out my behind the scenes look at Haunt Hour, which is
Dark Hour.
I'm sorry, Dark Hour. What did I say? Haunt Hour. Thank you. If you look at my behind the scenes look of Dark Hour, which is one of the largest haunted houses in the country, they wouldn't allow me to show everything, but there is a lot of very cool ways to scare the crap out of people that they kind of show us within that video. So
Nick and
I would
Ash-
check that out if you're doing a home haunt.
Nick and Ash said, "Will you ever branch out of the home haunt and rent out a space for something like that?"
So we've talked about that. The only thing about it is that one, our home is like a tradition for thousands of people at this point, and I think there is something special about that. Two, if we were to rent out a place, that means that we're going to be running the risk of losing even more money every year. And they also say that haunted house is not going to be successful for the first 3 to 5 years. You have to expect to go in the red, and realistically, let's say you start your haunted house in September and October. What are you going to do for the other 10 months to be able to pay that rent?
You're gonna have to be like Spirit Halloween and just rent out a space for those few months, and then that's it.
Yeah, I guess. Or you do what that haunted houses that I saw the other day.
Oh yeah, have multiple businesses.
So they have multiple businesses. This particular haunted house for September and October, they do a haunted house. In December and in July, they do a fireworks stand.
Yeah.
So that at least handles 4 months out of 6 or 12.
Night Yoshi said, "So if you don't find animatronics scary, which your past lives prove otherwise, just saying, why do you pick up so many of them?"
What animatronics have I found scary in a past life?
I was wondering that myself.
I've said
We'll
creepy.
wait for him to answer.
I've said that some are creepy. I've said, but when I say scary, if you're talking about like the jump scare ones that jump at you, yeah, like you're not expecting when it's going to,
Yeah.
but most of the time you can tell it's going to.
Ryan said Skelly Bones.
Right. Like,
because I got you on camera at Flagship.
yeah, but most of the time you can tell that that's what it does. You just don't know exactly when it's going to jump up. That's not really the scare that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the scare that is going to make you pee. The scare that doesn't stop after the initial bah! The scare that I'm there. You have to walk away. You have to try to get away. You are terrified. It's a different type of scare. Now, why I do so many animatronics, I'm probably a little bit of probably have a bit of a compulsive personality, like obsessive compulsive, and I take pride in having a very large collection of a very niche thing, and I just like them. I liked action figures when I was a little kid, and this is kind of the same thing. I mean, this is like a Ninja Turtle to me. It's just larger, and I made it in a way.
Allie Kate said, "I just want you to know y'all are some of the haunters who have inspired me to do yard haunts in the future. Thank you so much."
Well, thank you so much, Allie Kate. And I hope that someday I can come and check out your yard haunt. That would be awesome.
D3's Funhouse said, "You live in Texas? I thought you were on the East Coast. Was hoping we might see you at Haunt World's Haunt at the end of the month."
So most likely will not be seeing me at Haunt World's Haunt. However, the first week of November, I will be back in New Jersey. I travel the country constantly, and I live in Texas. It is centrally located. I can get anywhere within about 3 to 3.5 hours. So lately I've been spending a lot of time in the Northeast. And like I said, on Sunday, I'm flying to Colorado, and then I'm spending a week in Las Vegas. Roughly a week. So
Not you, she said, "I just like them." Put that on a shirt.
yeah, I just like them. Put it on a shirt.
Halloween enthusiast said, "Savannah be going to Jersey a lot."
I have been going to New Jersey a lot. I got a lot of business that's going on out there, which I'm very happy about because, at this point, especially with the haunter community, I feel like New Jersey has quite a bit of haunters and home haunt fans out there and Spirit Halloween fans out there. It's not really the same in other parts of the country. So, yeah. If you're ever in Minnesota, hit me up. Of course, dude, I have to. You're the Minnesota Hunter. Like, dude, I absolutely have to. I will say one of the perks of traveling so much is that I can try to find animatronics in different locations. But at this point, it's hard for me to find clowns that I don't already have. I'm still looking for a honky. Put that on a shirt.
Still looking for honky.
Still looking for a honky.
IFAKIV said, how much money would you sell Silent and Deadly for? You never responded to my Discord message. LOL.
How much would I sell Silent and Deadly for? I don't know.
But we wouldn't, right?
Yeah, like I don't like selling props unless I no longer have a need for them. Silent and Deadly, I still feel like I have a need. Unless I was able to get another Silent and Deadly, then I would sell that one. But realistically, and I've done that in the past. I've replaced certain props with other props in the past. But I don't like selling anything outside of my collection because when I don't have that particular prop anymore, it's just not the same.
He said, IFAKIV said, remember that one, the one that was on sale for $500?
Yeah, that is stupid.
$500.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
stupid.
And then you know what I saw? There, didn't you say there was a Cackles on sale for like $1,000 the other day too?
$900.
That's insane.
Yeah. Somebody asked me just the other day, they were like, when did you get your Cackles? Because every Cackles that we've found for sale, or every Cackles that we found in stores, it is either sold out, every store we've gone to, or he has been on sale for like $900, $800, which I think, again, that's another thing that is absolutely stupid. We don't do that. You buy your prop for yourself and you keep it pushing. To buy a prop and then try to flip it for double, you're a piece of shit, in my opinion. It's just not cool. What we've done in the past is like, there's sometimes I get a whole Spirit Halloween haul when I, find something in another part of the country, and there might be 2 or 3 clowns in there, and I'm happy with those, but there might be 5 or 6 other props there. I'm going to sell those props, for super cheap, pretty much so that I get my clowns for free is how I look at it. So if a whole batch of them was $600 and this prop is worth $700, okay, I'll probably sell this prop for $600 so I can get my clowns for free, if that makes sense. But that's about it. I'm not going to try to scam anybody or rip anybody off or scalp anybody. If I can get props for free, great. If I can't get props for free, then whatever. But when you start buying shit just for the thought of reselling it for a higher price, it's just not cool. I see that Jamie says he lives in Minnesota also. That's dope. Chris and Sophia says, I have looming for sale. We do not have looming clown. However, if it is a Morris prop, I can usually get Morris props for cheaper than retail. So some of those props, when people say, hey, I got this for sale, and I see how much it is, the very first thing I do is I go to morriscostumes.com. I sign in because I am a retailer through them, and I look at what their price is. And if it's your prop is more expensive than that, I'll probably just go and get the Morris one. D3's Funhouse says our popcorn machine clown we just got was the display that they just put up and got it for 50% off. Lucky deal. Our first one was broke, so we swapped it. Well, that is cool. If you swapped it, I don't know how you swapped one, get another one for 50% off. Confused by that. But I did see somebody on Facebook got a Cackles for $50.
What?
Because his feet were broken and he had no base. Like it was just the leg pulls.
Uh-huh.
And so the husband was like, dude, I could buy that for $50 and I can weld a base at the bottom. So they bought it for $50.
Wow.
Yeah, great steal. Great steal. I would have done that too. Horror Haunt says, if you're ever in Georgia, hit me up. I will. I'm usually going, when I am in Georgia, it's usually somewhere around the Atlanta area. J. Rue says, it's my first year doing a haunted house. Usually I just do a yard haunt. That is amazing. Keep it up. I love to hear when people go from yard haunts to haunted houses. Jamie says, will you get that clown in green from Lowe's that moves his arm? Maybe. I mean, it's not really.
I don't like him.
Yeah, it's not. There's nothing that's unique about the guy. If they have him on sale on November 1st for like, $50, yeah, of course. But I'm not going to pay. I wouldn't pay retail for him. I don't see that there's anything that's unique about the guy. So probably not. Chris and Sophia, if they wait till, I hate to say it, next year, they stand a better chance of getting cackles. That is definitely true. Minnesota Hunter, yes, $50. They got that. I think everyone is forgetting Silent and Deadly was $100, and the Butcher was selling for $220. I think head was broken on our first one, so we returned it. They didn't have another one, so they just let us have that one for 50% off. That is dope. Now I understand. If you're ever in Ohio, feel free to hit me up. I'll gladly show you around, maybe even treat you to a night at 16-Bit Barcade if you want to play some games. Yeah, Night Yoshi, if you want to get your ass kicked at some games, we could totally do that. I will fuck you up at some games. Right? Amy, think about it. Have you ever met anybody who can beat me at any video game?
I beat you.
At what?
Video game.
What video game?
Maybe they were real games.
What video game have you?
Maybe
yeah,
not
you
video
can
game.
kick my ass at like some Uno or some Dominoes or some shit.
Connect 4.
You're pushing it. You're pushing it.
You know I have beat you.
Man, one time out of like 90. What video game you ever beat me at? Come on, bro. Unless it's a first shooter, I don't play that kind of shit. Like, I don't play first shooter games.
I beat you at Jackbox all the time.
That's different. That's different. So different. All right. Can you go through the haunt again? Probably not. It kind of was hard to walk through there. Half the time you guys were staring at the wall.
Really? I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Not Yoshi said I did a good job. It's very
Now
hard.
Yoshi says, get my ass kicked in some games. That's laughable. I'll make you look like a 4-year-old trying to fight Doink the Clown. I would love to make a Doink the Clown, by the way. Doink or Dink, his little buddy, or both. GoldenEye for 64 champ right here. Again, first-person shooter. I can't mess with it, but I will kick your ass at some Mario Kart 64 guaranteed. Mario Kart, I feel like nobody can really touch me. Like, I honestly feel like when it comes to Mario Kart that I could play national, like,
I will admit
champion stuff.
I suck at Mario Kart.
And can you also admit, who have you ever seen beat me at Mario Kart? Anyone?
I think, yeah, Kaylee and Mackenzie.
You're high. Never. Never, ever.
Oh.
Live before Halloween, do one last tour. We'll be actually, so this one was kind of a different vibe where we're in front. And it's mostly because we were doing all of our lighting today. In the future, what?
I didn't know if you wanted to. Did you already talk about the lighting?
No.
Video. Okay.
Well, we're doing a lighting video to show you guys how to do the best lighting for your haunted house. But in the future, we'll actually be in the haunted house talking to you while we are building it. So as I'm gluing the cotton candy to the walls, Amy will be sitting over there reading your comments, and I'll be gluing the cotton candy. Or when I'm, creating something, putting up the windows or what have you for the restaurant, Amy will be sitting there and reading your comments while I'm working on the haunted house. So you guys will definitely see a lot of the haunted house. So yeah, still waiting for you to get a PlayStation so I can beat your ass at the Friday the 13th game. That game, I will admit, I suck at. I don't know how to run. I played on the Switch. I have no idea how to run. Jason shows up, kills me every time because I just walk casually, like there's not a murderer right behind me. Just like, what's up, dude? Like this. I'd just be like, ah. And I even say in the mic, like, how do I run? Obviously, nobody tells me. What button do I push to run? No.
Why don't you look up the instructions?
It doesn't say on the instructions. That's the one time I actually looked on the instructions. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. Okay, so hold on, dude. Mario Party, you'd get your ass kicked. Turtles in Time, you'd get your ass kicked. NFL Blitz,
Yes.
You think you'd get his ass kicked?
No, you would get your butt kicked.
Yeah, well, Blitz, that's the one where you can jump on each other and punch them and all that stuff. So, I don't know. NBA Jam would fuck you up. Primal Rage, I think you would get your ass kicked. Mortal Kombat depends on the Mortal Kombat. The earlier ones, you'd get your ass kicked. All this newer shit, I got no idea how to play them. So just want to point out what Minnesota Hunter says. It's my first year doing a walkthrough, and dang, it's expensive to do. That is true. It is so expensive to do, and it's a lot of work. A lot of work. You know, it's already the 7th of October, and our first haunted house night is the 28th. We have 3 weeks to get this ready.
Yeah, but it's basically done. We just have to.
It ain't basically done. What are you talking about?
We just have to at least it's not as much work as it was last year.
I feel last year we were closer to being finished than.
No, we weren't. We were working up until the day, and the air cannon stopped working, which we need to make sure.
We need to double check that.
Toby was building out the thing that we ended up not even using. Like, no, we were stressed out.
Night Yoshi, I actually own a Mario Kart Championship belt. Guarantee you will never wrestle. Okay, dude. I have I might still have a Mario Kart pendant that I won at a competition on a chain. So bring it, bro. Have you ever considered a Fightcade? You play all the classics online with other people, and I can prove I'm better. I don't know what Fightcade is. I'd have to check it out. On Sunday before Halloween, we should do a countdown. That would be great. Actually, we usually bring our countdown sign out here, which we will do. We'll take it out of our studio and bring it down. Minnesota Hunter says, for some reason, I decided to start stage managing a new show and also have some live shows I'm programming. It's been a week. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I'm exhausted. Allie Kate says, I'm rooting for you to get your house decorated in time. I believe you can do this, and I believe I can too. Amy, you believe we can?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, it's been over an hour and a half.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours, yeah. It's an hour and 40 minutes. I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't have the same energy I had when we first started.
You do not. I was thinking that.
I am
30 minutes ago.
I am very tired, but we got this great looking son of a bee right here with this foam hand that I created from scratch. Foam hand. It looks so good. I did a really good job on this. Like, his hands look nasty, just like in the movie. I don't know if you guys could see.
I got a close up on the video, on the detailed how-to video.
Yeah, he looks so good. All right.
So Sunday it's going to be at, I think, 11 a.m. Central Time.
Early Sunday?
Yeah.
That's right. It's a fun house.
Yo, it's already set up. Can we go do it? They're making a video, guys.
No, we're on a live.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the live called?
It's for our YouTube channel. Oh, here comes some people running out. They think they're coming in, but they can't go in because it's not done yet. Here we go, guys. You guys are going to see. So here we go. Amy, you going to tell them that it's not open yet?
Hey, guys.
Are you doing your thing?
We will be open on the 28th, the 29th, and the 31st.
We're still creating everything inside. Most of it is done,
I
though.
saw your post and it said we're going live. And so I thought that meant
Oh, you thought that meant the haunted house was live.
Like,
We're on live on YouTube.
We're live
right
on
now.
YouTube right now. Now you guys are live on YouTube.
well, it's looking really good.
Thank you. We actually just created this prop today. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Terrifier film series.
Have you guys heard of it? Yeah, I have.
So this is the killer from that movie. We just created it today.
Pretty cool. I see your photos. They look awesome.
Yeah, he's
Thank
pretty
you.
creepy looking. I keep seeing him behind me, and I have to remember it's not a real person. But
Oh, we need to crash your live.
no,
No
it's
worries.
totally fine.
Y'all
What we will be doing, we usually post and when we do our test run, and we say like, "Hey guys, we're doing a test run," and we keep it open for about an hour. And it's like, if you guys can come before that, great. You can come and check it out when we do the test run. But
Otherwise, y'all can come.
otherwise, it's going to be the 28th, 29th, and 31st.
And have y'all been here before, right? So usually the line's like really, really long. So just if y'all want to come to the test run, that'd be awesome. But otherwise, we'll see y'all when we're open.
Cool. I can't wait to get my clown out.
Awesome. How big is your clown? Is it that big?
It's Amy Martin.
Oh, I can't even see you. This light is like
No, we
blinding
can't see you
me.
at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's Amy.
Did you get a cackles?
Do what?
Did you get a cackles?
Yeah.
You did?
We're taking them to our campsite. We're doing like an RV haunted trail.
Yeah, I was.
So,
I told him.
he's gonna go to the RV and hopefully kind of like hover over the RV.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a 2 or 3 person job to put them up, dude.
Yeah, it takes almost 3 people to do the skeleton. Me and Joe have it down with us too, but animatronics are just different because you've got the clothes and stuff. Too,
Right.
But
Yeah, but this guy, we've had him out
Beginning of September.
beginning of September this whole time.
we've been driving by coming back from school.
Yeah, his all his insides are covered. I don't know if you opened yours up yet.
Not yet.
All the insides are like covered with rubber, so it's waterproof, I guess, and weatherproof. So we can keep him out, and you don't have to worry about him getting messed up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super proud of him. It's a great prop.
Did you get the anchors? Did I send you the anchors to put in?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's
I'll
you'll
have to
send her
send
a
them-
link, but
yeah, I'll send
on
them to you.
Amazon you get like these. It's trampoline anchors.
Yeah, we
You-
have those for the skeleton. Too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just use
yeah.
them for him too.
Do you think those are better or sandbags?
We put
Yeah.
the anchors on. Plus, he came with a couple little stakes, and I put a cinder block under him.
And he's been fine. And there's
He
been a
has
lot
not
of
been
people who's
falling over or anything like that.
theirs have broken, but ours, knock on wood, it's been awesome. So I highly suggest doing that.
He looks really good. Next Saturday, I think we're supposed to get a storm, so just
Well, we're gonna find out if he actually stands up then. I'm not bringing him in. It's too much work.
you're like, it's already out.
Yeah,
Well, it's looking good, guys.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
thank you.
This may crash your life.
Thank you.
it's fine.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye. It's funny because Halloween enthusiast said 2 hours later.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So again, this is what happens is as soon as the garage gets open in like September or October,
Yeah.
people just stop by on a regular basis. They see that it's open and they're like, ah, yes. And so it's
Oh my.
like I said, we're kind of a tradition for other people's families, which is really cool. I want to see those next fan mail Friday. I want to see what next fan mail Friday. And I will say this, you guys have to make sure that you're sending in fan mail like Connor CEC did, or else we can't do a fan mail Friday. Can't do a fan mail Friday if it's just me being my own fan. Night Yoshi made shirts. Oh, now I see what he's saying. They're saying you should make your own shirts. That's funny. But anyway, what I was saying before we got sidetracked there is that I'm exhausted. We have a bunch of videos we have to edit. Again, before and Halloween. This is how tired I am. Before and after Halloween videos that we have to edit. We still have our Spirit Halloween wrap that we need to complete. We still have our lighting video that you guys will be seeing soon. Our build video that you will be seeing soon, our animatronic collection video that you will be seeing soon, which is extremely late this year. But yes, we have a lot coming your way. Right?
Yes.
On the animatronic collection video, I know you, actually, this is a great time for me to ask them. Last year, we did our animatronic collection video outside. And it became a pain in the ass, actually. What?
Cackle's like, I don't know.
Just moved a little?
Yeah, it like kind of sounded scary, but
You sure it wasn't the fence again?
I promise you.
But, yeah, I just heard it too. Did we just jinx it?
Right.
He all falls on live.
That's a typical live with psychotic circuitry creator.
Yeah, see, Ryan said, I did mine outside, both cagey and underworld broke. So that's the thing, is that when
Are
we
you
do them
serious?
outside, it looks great for a photo. But realistically, you risk wind and you risk, you know, our front yard is at a slant. So that's why I had to put bricks on this guy to make sure he didn't fall over. So we run a risk of animatronics breaking. You know, you get cool shots that show your whole house and all of them together at the same time, but realistically, like, I kind of want to do how we did our original animatronic collection, where we just line them up all throughout the bottom part of our house and go through each one, talk about each, show a demo, on to the next one.
Wait, you want to?
I'd like to do it like how our 2020 video was. Why are you making that face?
We can't do it that way.
Why not?
We don't have enough room.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
What you can do is you can line them up like we did last time. What are you making that face?
Because we have like the couch, the carpet.
We can do it in the dining room. We can line them up, move them out, do the next round, move them out, do the next round, move them out, do the next round, move them out.
You don't want a shot of.
I don't give two shits about a shot if it's going to risk breaking a prop, to be honest. Brian had 2 props break because he did them outside on his tennis court. And I mean, we already saw what happened with the last prop you broke.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. We need to talk about it.
But okay. Live curse is real as the Let's Players curse. Can I have your hat? No, you cannot have my hat.
Why is everybody saying Amy? Like literally, like I feel like
Because you broke that prop.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's because honestly, like I do feel like it's a better shot with having all of the animatronics together.
But okay, but realistically, is it worth it? To be honest, the shot that the video we had of our 2020 animatronic collection, the thumbnail was a close-up of a prop.
Yeah.
And that got more views than the video where it was me with all the animatronics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so realistically, I personally, and I want to know about you guys, I personally don't care about having a big shot with all of them at the same time if it's going to risk breaking something. So what would you guys say? Would you like to see it more like our 2021 animatronic collection video, or would you guys like to see it more like our 2020 animatronic collection video? Just type in 2020 or type in 2021. 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. Doesn't matter to me. I don't want any props to break. 2020, 2020. Just do it, says Chris and Sophia. Yeah,
All
see?
right.
I don't think that doing it
1969.
yeah, with no animatronics at all. It's just all Disney
All right,
animatronics. Audio
No,
animatronics.
Caden Martin. He was just here. What's up, Caden?
Oh, what's up, Caden? Roll the dice and bring him out, says Chris and Sophia. I don't know. I mean, even this guy I'm a little worried about right now, and I put like 7 bricks on the back of his thing. So
All right. Well, we'll figure it out, but it's coming very soon.
it's coming next week,
Yeah.
pretty much. So
Well,
no.
No, because you're gonna be out of town until Thursday night.
So we'll probably be filming it Saturday or Sunday, and then it will come out the week after that.
Well,
it'll come out a week before Halloween.
I have a scheduled to film in the morning.
All right.
So yeah.
So, and yes, we do get all of them outside when we get our extension cords and all that stuff, but it's a bit different when you are trying to line them all up in a straight line to get a shot of all of them shoulder to shoulder. It's just not going to happen that way.
Right.
So, Maybe we put them out like where we want them and we do it that way.
Yeah, because remember, we're going to be at least having the yard display out where we give out candy like on the weekends and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe we get you like in the center or something, and that way we can at least get a shot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm getting
Anyway.
tired, guys. As always, we're going to peace out on this one. We have videos coming up really soon. Again, you can learn how to make your own animatronics. I'm going to say, make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of each other. Bullies suck. As always. Amy, you want to say it?
Happy haunts.
Oh, wait, real quick. When we were at Home Depot, they
What?
had a sign that said, happy haunting.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, they said it wrong. And Amy was like, oh, stop. And I'm like, but bro, everybody knows it's happy haunts. Duh.